This is ChronoCast, broadcasting illegally from the year 3125, where black holes have unionized, mirrors file emotional complaints, and one time, I lost a debate with a sentient shoelace. I'm Zach Sorine, your host, glitchcaster, and intergalactic freelance godparent. Let's get weird. A biotech startup now lets you return unwanted feelings for store credit. Side effect? Nostalgia now triggers overdraft fees. I'm returning everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Childhood, adolescence, everything. Even bits and pieces of today are going back. The Intergalactic Revenue Service is cracking down on unreported molar income. One elf accountant has gone rogue, now bartering incisors for secrets. The Tooth Fairy's only comment was, don't blame it for the tax breaks it gets. Blame the system. Yeah, sure. Emotionally reactive furniture trend chairs that sigh when you leave. Sofas that growl when sat on too quickly. Interior design in 3125 is now emotionally taxing. IKEA released a statement. It's not a phase. I say, IKEA, we don't care if it's a phase. We want to know if we can put it together. It's glitch mail time. You send in weird glitches, and I respond using 90% instinct and 10% nervous jazz fingers.
My Roomba stopped cleaning and started rearranging the furniture. Every night the bed moves closer to the window.
That's interior possession. Classic case. If it starts spelling things with chairs, move out or charge rent.
My AI blender keeps asking for fruit, but only fruit I've emotionally let go of.
That's the blender of closure. Feed it symbolic produce or risk a smoothie of suppressed memories.
Every time I get bad news, my wallpaper changes to live, laugh, love. I'm being gaslit by my walls.
That's passive-aggressive interior decor. Get out before it starts suggesting yoga. Time to check in with Hoppr support, where help is optional, delays are eternal, and nothing is legally binding unless screamed. Hoppr support. You glitch, we deflect. This is Trevor, temporarily adjacent and emotionally outsourced. What's malfunctioning today? Yeah. Okay. Hold 1 second. So, caller says their smart home just served them a legal document. Apparently, their unborn child co-signed a lease on their soul. Ooh. Yikes. Sounds like you've been flagged under the Intergalactic Legacy Clause. That's common if you've ever microwaved shrimp near a wormhole or donated blood during a lunar eclipse. You never even agreed to have kids in space? Doesn't matter. If a theoretical descendant even thinks of being born in orbit, you're legally liable for prenatal legal fees and half the royalties from Musk's memoir, To Space Begrudgingly. Good luck. There is none. And with that, it's time for a word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Cryptfinity, the only crib certified for asteroid impact, dream encryption, and unlicensed telepathy. Also by Astroformula, designed for orbital digestion, made with vacuum-sealed stardust and parental doubt. And Placenta Coin, blockchain-based childbirth tokens, pushed to mint. Use code SPACEBABY for 11% off and a legally ambiguous godparental blessing.
You can do it. One more push. You're almost there.
Welcome back, and it's time for our main segment. If you haven't guessed it, it's the Glitch Baby Clause. So, someone got pregnant in space. The alleged father? You didn't hear it from me, but all signs point to Leon Musk, self-declared Minister of Martian Affairs and former CEO of something called Oxy Plus, which was just oxygen, but subscription-based. The conception allegedly happened during a zero-gravity mood sync experiment involving jazz, time dilation, and a deeply questionable tweet. What if emotions had orbit paths? Now, the baby's future self just arrived back in time to renegotiate its DNA clause. The child has returned from the future filing a retroactive lawsuit. Claims include emotional back pay and lunar credits, dual citizenship between timelines, and apparently it wants royalties. Scientists are divided. Lawyers are crying. The baby's already trending on telepathy talk. Well, you know what that means. It's time for my closing thoughts. So, whether your unborn child has a better lawyer than you, your blender craves closure, or your couch just told you to be honest with yourself, just remember, time loops don't come with instructions, memory is pay per view, and nothing good ever came from skipping the terms and conditions of existence. Next time on ChronoCast, a fog machine with sentience and union demands. Zax, out.